My dear brothers and sisters, as we step into a new year, many people are busy watching others, their success, their failures, their lifestyle, their progress. But very few people pause and ask themselves a simple question: am I becoming a better servant of Allah than I was yesterday? Let me remind you of something powerful today. Your journey is unique. Allah did not create you to compete with others. He created you to walk your own path, carry your own test, and return to Him with your own book of deeds. When you spend your life comparing, you lose focus. And when you lose focus, you lose direction. In 2026, make a decision. Focus on yourself, not in arrogance, not in selfishness, but in self-improvement for the sake of Allah. Fix your salah before criticizing someone else's mistakes. Fix your character before pointing out flaws in others. Fix your heart before worrying about people's opinions. Because on the day of judgment, you will stand alone. Not with your followers, not with your critics, not with those you try to impress. So many people are emotionally exhausted because they care too much about what others think. They seek validation, approval, and praise. But peace does not come from people. Peace comes from knowing that Allah is pleased with you. When you focus on yourself, you protect your energy. You stop wasting time on arguments that don't matter. You stop chasing attention. You start chasing purpose. Remember, growth is not loud. Real change happens quietly, in the moments when no one is watching. When you choose to pray even though you're tired. When you stay patient even though you're hurt. When you walk away from sin even though it's tempting. And don't wait to be perfect. Perfection is not the goal. Consistency is. A small good deed done every day is more beloved to Allah than a big deed done once and abandoned. Improve 1% every day, and by the end of the year, you won't recognize the person you've become. 2026 is not about proving people wrong. It's about proving yourself stronger. It's about healing, growing, returning to Allah. Focus on your relationship with Him and watch how everything else falls into place. Because when Allah is with you, you don't need the world's approval. Many people spend their lives measuring themselves against others, constantly looking left and right, wondering why someone else is ahead, happier, richer, or more successful. But the truth is, your journey was never meant to look like anyone else's. Allah created you with a unique purpose, a unique test, and a unique path back to Him. When you truly understand this, a great burden is lifted from your heart. You stop racing people who were never meant to run your race. Your life is not a competition. It is a personal journey between you and Allah. Every hardship you face, every delay you experience, every blessing you receive has been written specifically for you. Some people are tested with wealth, others with patience. Some are tested with ease, others with struggle, and none of it is random. Allah knows exactly what your soul needs in order to grow closer to Him. When you compare your life to others, you begin to question Allah's wisdom. You start asking, why them and not me? Without realizing that what you see is only a small part of the picture. You don't see their struggles, their tears, their silent battles. You only see what they choose to show. But Allah sees everything, the effort you make in private, the dua you whisper when no one hears, the tears you wipe away in the darkness of the night. Focusing on yourself means turning your attention inward instead of outward. It means asking, how can I improve my relationship with Allah today? Instead of, why is someone else ahead of me? It means understanding that your success is not delayed, it is being prepared. Sometimes Allah holds things back not as a punishment but as protection. Sometimes He delays a blessing because you are not ready for it yet, or because something better is coming at the right time. When you focus on yourself, you also stop carrying unnecessary emotional weight. You stop trying to impress people who will never be satisfied. You stop chasing approval that will never bring peace. You realize that the only approval that truly matters is Allah's, and when Allah is pleased with you, it doesn't matter who is not. Your journey to Allah is personal. Your repentance is personal. Your struggles are personal. Your growth is personal. No one else will stand in your place on the day of judgment. No one else will answer for your actions. That is why it makes no sense to live your life according to people's expectations while neglecting your relationship with your Creator. So in this new chapter of your life, remind yourself daily, I am working on me for the sake of Allah. Not to compete, not to show off, not to prove anything to anyone, but to become a better servant, a better believer, and a better human being. When you focus on your own journey with sincerity, Allah takes care of the rest. He aligns your path, strengthens your heart, and gives you peace that no comparison could ever give. Many people want to change the world, fix society, correct others, and point out what everyone else is doing wrong. But very few people pause long enough to look within themselves. The truth is, real change does not begin outside. It begins inside the heart. If you truly want your life to improve, your relationships to improve, and your connection with Allah to grow stronger, then the first place you must work on is yourself. It is easy to notice the flaws of others. It is easy to criticize, complain, and judge. But it takes courage to sit alone with your own soul and admit where you need to improve. Allah does not ask you to carry the burden of fixing the world. He asks you to fix your intentions, your actions, and your heart. When you focus on that, everything else begins to fall into place. So often, we become distracted by the mistakes of others while ignoring our own. We talk about how people should pray better, behave better, or live better. Yet we neglect our own salah, our own character, and our own relationship with Allah. But transformation does not happen through pointing fingers. It happens through sincere self-accountability. Fixing yourself does not mean you are perfect. It means you are honest. It means you recognize your weaknesses and actively work on them. It means you ask Allah for forgiveness when you fall and strength when you feel weak. It means you are more concerned about correcting your own heart than correcting someone else's behavior. When you focus on yourself, you begin to develop humility. You realize how much you still need Allah's mercy. You stop feeling superior to others because you understand that guidance is a gift, not an achievement. And when Allah gives you that understanding, He elevates you in ways no status or recognition ever could. There is also great peace in minding your own growth. You stop getting involved in unnecessary arguments. You stop draining your energy on things you cannot control. You learn to protect your time, your focus, and your spiritual well-being. Instead of reacting to everything around you, you respond with patience and wisdom. And remember, change takes time. You cannot fix years of habits overnight. But every sincere step counts. Every effort made for Allah is recorded. Every struggle you face while trying to improve yourself is rewarded. Even the moments when you fall and return to Him are beloved to Allah because they show humility and dependence on Him. When you focus on fixing yourself, Allah fixes things around you in ways you could never imagine. Your character improves. Your decisions become clearer. Your heart becomes lighter. And without forcing anything, people begin to feel your positive presence. So make this your intention. Before correcting others, correct yourself. Before judging, reflect. Before speaking, purify your heart. Because when you work on yourself for the sake of Allah, you are not only changing your own life, you are becoming a source of goodness for the world around you. In today's world, one of the greatest struggles people face is distraction. Not just from devices, but from opinions, expectations, and constant noise. Everyone has something to say about how you should live, what you should do, how fast you should succeed, and what your life should look like. If you try to listen to every voice, you will lose your own. That is why learning to detach from distractions and unnecessary opinions is essential for your peace and your growth. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone needs to know your plans, your struggles, or your next move. Some people speak from jealousy, some from ignorance, and some from their own unresolved pain. When you give too much importance to their words, you allow them to control your emotions and your direction. And slowly, without realizing it, you begin living for people instead of living for Allah. One of the most freeing moments in life is when you realize that you don't have to explain yourself to everyone. Your intentions are known to Allah, and that is enough. People may misunderstand you. They may judge you unfairly. They may doubt your decisions, but their opinions do not define your worth and they do not determine your destiny. Allah does. Distractions are not always obvious. Sometimes they come in the form of endless scrolling, useless arguments, comparison, and the constant need for validation. These things drain your energy and leave you spiritually empty. They keep your mind busy, but your heart restless. When you detach from them, you create space. Space for reflection, for prayer, for growth, and for peace. Detaching does not mean becoming cold or uncaring. It means being selective with your time, your emotions, and your focus. It means choosing what brings you closer to Allah and letting go of what pulls you away. It means learning to say no without guilt and choosing silence over unnecessary conflict. When you stop reacting to everything, you gain control over yourself. You stop wasting energy on arguments that don't benefit you. You stop trying to prove your worth to people who will never be satisfied. Instead, you begin investing that energy into becoming a better version of yourself, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Remember, not every battle is yours to fight. Not every comment deserves a response. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Sometimes the strongest response is silence, and the greatest strength is walking away with your dignity intact. When you detach from distractions, you begin to hear your own heart again. You become more aware of your relationship with Allah. Your prayers become more meaningful. Your thoughts become clearer. Your goals become stronger. And most importantly, your peace returns. In a world that constantly demands your attention, choosing to focus on what truly matters is an act of wisdom. Protect your energy, guard your heart, stay focused on your journey. Because the more you detach from what drains you, the closer you get to what truly fulfills you. Many people delay change because they believe they must become perfect before they begin. They wait for the right time, the right mindset, the right level of faith, or the perfect circumstances. But perfection is not what Allah asks from us. What He asks is sincerity and consistency. The greatest mistake people make is thinking that progress must be dramatic to be meaningful, when in reality the smallest consistent steps often lead to the biggest transformations. Consistency is powerful because it builds discipline, and discipline builds character. A small deed done every day, even if it seems insignificant, carries immense weight in the sight of Allah. A short prayer prayed sincerely, a few verses of the Quran recited daily, a moment of patience when anger rises. These small actions may not impress people, but they shape your soul in ways you cannot immediately see. Perfection, on the other hand, can become a trap. It convinces you to delay good deeds because you feel not ready yet. It whispers that if you cannot do something perfectly, you should not do it at all. But this thinking leads to stagnation. Growth does not come from waiting to be perfect. Growth comes from showing up consistently, even when you feel weak, tired, or unmotivated. Allah loves consistency because it reflects sincerity. Anyone can do something once when emotions are high, but to return again and again, even when it feels difficult, shows true commitment. This is why the most beloved deeds to Allah are those done regularly, even if they are small. Consistency proves that your heart is connected, not just your emotions. When you focus on consistency, you stop being harsh on yourself. You accept that some days will be better than others. You understand that falling does not mean failing. What matters is that you rise again, seek forgiveness, and continue moving forward. Every step you take toward Allah, no matter how small, is met with mercy and reward. Consistency also teaches patience. It reminds you that real change takes time. You don't become strong overnight. You don't heal instantly. You don't transform your life in one moment. But with steady effort, day after day, you begin to notice growth. Your habits improve. Your mindset shifts. Your connection with Allah deepens. When you stop chasing perfection, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure. You stop comparing your journey to others. You focus on what you can do today, not what you failed to do yesterday. And this mindset brings peace because you are no longer fighting yourself. You are working with yourself. So remind yourself daily, I don't need to be perfect. I need to be consistent. I don't need to do everything. I just need to do something. I don't need to change my life in one day. I need to take one step in the right direction. And when you do that sincerely, Allah will bless your efforts, strength, and your heart, and guide you further than you ever imagined. As we come to the end of this reminder, remember that real change does not begin outside of you. It begins within your heart. Your journey is personal. Your struggles are meaningful. Your growth is between you and Allah. When you stop comparing, stop chasing approval, and stop trying to fix everything around you, something beautiful happens. You finally find clarity. Focusing on yourself does not mean becoming selfish. It means becoming sincere. It means choosing growth over gossip, purpose over pressure, and faith over fear. It means understanding that every step you take toward Allah, no matter how small, is valuable, and every effort you make to improve yourself is seen, recorded, and rewarded. As you move forward, remember that you don't need to rush. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to be perfect. What you need is consistency, patience, and trust in Allah's plan. Keep working on your heart. Keep strengthening your connection with Him. Keep showing up even on the days you feel weak. Let this be the year you stop looking at others and start looking within. The year you protect your peace. The year you focus on what truly matters. Because when you align your life with Allah, everything else begins to fall into place. May Allah guide you, strengthen you, and grant you the clarity to focus on your own journey. And may He make this a year of growth, healing, and sincere return to Him. Ameen.